think there are two big misconceptions about this work that we're doing in our communities as a part of our Moving to Equity work. And they both have to do with the events that precipitated what happened. So I think most people think that the work that we're doing started with the death of George Floyd. And what I'd say is that Southern Company and our operating companies have been doing work in our communities for a very long time. It's been very important to us for a very long time. So the work that we do with the NAACPs and the urban leagues and the Boys and Girls Clubs, we've been doing it for quite a while. But that's not to say that something's not different. What's different is that those events showed us that we needed to be more purposeful, more intentional about doing work around equity and making sure that our philanthropic efforts, from our giving to our volunteerism to even the boards we sit on, reflected that. So this place that we are today, the At Promise Youth Center that was built by an organization called the Atlanta Police Foundation, is a great center, but it's been here for a couple of years. And Georgia Power has been a sponsor of the Atlanta Police Foundation for quite some time. I sit on that board, but I've sat on that board for 4 years. And before me, my predecessor sat on that board. And the work they do here at the At Promise Youth Center is about how you take youth and police and you bring them together so that they can have a better relationship. It's about how you take these kids that they find who perhaps are engaging in activities that are on the border of criminality and provide them with resources and allow them to see another way, something else to do. Because what you really want to do is not have them engage in those activities or have them have negative encounters with law enforcement. And so the work at the At Promise Youth Center here is, it's core, it's essential to changes that we can make in this community. But we've been engaged in these efforts for a very long time. The second misconception is that this is about the death of George Floyd and Breonna Taylor and Ahmaud Arbery. But the reality is this work isn't about deaths. This work is about lives. It's about changing lives. It's about Southern Company believing and knowing that we can make a difference in the lives of the people who live in our communities. When you think about the $500,000 donation that Georgia Power made to the Georgia Justice Project that helps people expunge their record so they can return back to work, when you think about Atlanta Gaslight being engaged also with the Georgia Justice Project, that's about lives. When you think about Alabama Power making a donation to the University of South Alabama for a scholarship to help kids who show that they have a dedication to social justice, it's about changing lives. When you think about Mississippi Power and the donations that it's made in order to create a small business grant fund in Mississippi, it's about changing lives. So this work that we do, that's really awesome work at Southern Company, is about lives. And it is unfortunate that it took the deaths of people for us to see how important their lives are. But the work that we do is really about the lives of these people. So I'm really proud to work for a company that's thinking about doing this work, not for the first time, but for a long time, but is thinking about now how we can do it differently and how we can do it around equity and impacting the lives of many different people. We have a vision at Southern Company for more equitable communities, a more equitable workplace, and that vision's in motion. It's been in motion for a long time.